return with more legendary swords online. Is my mic good enough? Is my mic good enough? Or should I lower the volume of music a little? Something like that sounds. I can't really say it sounds good because I'm not listening to it on Twitch. That would be weird. You'd hear like. I don't want to call it a reflection. You'd hear everything twice. Echoes. There we go. Echoes. Echo. But yeah. I will get in Discord in case anyone shows up. I don't know if Brian is even around tonight, but yeah. According to Facebook, he has not even looked at Facebook in about 20 hours, so I'm not holding out too much hope. He probably had a poopy day at work. Everyone's been there, everyone knows what that's like, so yeah. I just realized I left my phone in the middle of the bed. One of those things you don't realize until you look at it on stream and go like, what the heck's that black spot on my bed? When did I become a squid and start inking all over the place? I didn't know I was a teenage squid. So yeah, we are back in this game. I know I said I was gonna get Stray when it came out, but I didn't end up getting it, and it was pre-order, so yeah. I may end up getting it this week. I would like to play through it. I was watching that game, and it looks like it's pretty fun. It looks pretty solid cat game out of 10. More cats. But I'm lowering the volume a little bit. It looks like it was a little bit high for my liking, so yeah. Basically, I'm not 100% sold on it as a game that I want to play completely through. But I would like to play it. But we are back in this game. Swords and Legends of Swords. Going through her journey. Continuing down the road. Actually, we should log into her. Get the daily rewards for the event. I've really been slacking with that. Not actually logging on when I should be logging on. Just even to get the rewards would be nice, you know. Oh, man. Wow. Okay. I didn't know I was tired. I've had plenty of sleep. It's why I didn't stream yesterday. I was just sleeping. I was feeling lazy. Login rewards. I don't even know how to pronounce that word. Yeah, we got park vents. Probably not gonna be enough, but it'll do something. Actually, did we miss something? Did we miss something? Daily crystal dust. Boring. Chicken box. Heartstrings. Oh, I'm clicking here going, why is the number on the side here not going down? Sure. I really don't get it. Something reward box. Flying Sandjade. Oh, it's those thingamajiggers. Okay, I don't really care. we need 240 of those for anything, so 22 of them is not a heck of a lot. At least I think. 135 for the cheapest. So we're not even a quarter of the way there. 2 out of 10 Blizzard. Okay, switching over to the character we're leveling today. To the Fox Mage. The Fox Mage. Full of the Fox Mage goodness of being the Fox Mage. She doesn't give any the Fox. Anniversary login, she gets an anniversary login too. Oh, come on. She gets a second pet. What if you get 2 pets? Do you get like double the cuteness? So I already have 1 pet. He's out right now. Okay. Yeah. We got heartstrings. We won the game. Actually, this is an upgrade. It's an upgrade for that. I don't know why it wasn't telling me that I had an upgrade in my bag. Okay. The snake falls. Oh, I already did it. So does that mean I can just like go like that? Sure. Awesome. Great.
Meng Jizhang and this notorious ghost Jiao Li are also involved. That could be a problem.
Could it be a problem?
That's how it is with trouble. You don't need to look for it. It will find you anyway.
Yeah. I don't know how you can see. Yeah, my mic's on. It'd be pretty embarrassing if this whole time. Trouble? The trouble is here already.
Prince Juan is Prince Sui's right hand, always busy. How does he find the time to come to this remote village?
The Genren doesn't lie. Wick of the Turquoise Lantern, you really helped me a lot in the Rancor Wood. I am here to repay my debt.
I am Batman.
I think rather that Prince Sui sent you.
I don't think that Sui Yuan-Chi knows. Don't be so cocky. In his eyes, you are only a little toy.
Ooh.
All right, the business with Meng Jizhang is still waiting for us to solve it. Prince Juan, if you really want to help, then send a couple of your people to drive out those bandits lurking in the mountains. That would save us a lot of trouble.
Okay.
No problem. I'll give the order and send people to come help.
It's usually what quest givers
You go
do.
to the Comet Stream and take a look around.
You get your people to go murder everything, and you can go look at a stream. It'll be amazing. Oh, wait.
I never thought something like this. Murder between peers could happen to you envoys of the...
It is difficult to judge the heart of man. Juan, can you say for sure that not a single student of the Heavenly Council has bad intentions and would wish to take revenge against their superiors?
Ye Fushang has always been in charge of supervising people. Besides, Jingmile knows a thing or two about these kinds of assassinations. Why should I be so worried?
You know, I still don't see how he'd be able to see too well with that on his head.
Words will...
Then
Oh, we're going over here now. Can we upgrade our gear before we go? Can we upgrade our gear? We can upgrade one. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
We seem to be good at collecting ghosts, but we aren't strong enough to deal with them.
Let's see.
Nobody would have thought the nocturnal
Envoy of the Turquoise Lantern.
Like Sister
Doing
Charlie
anything?
did.
villagers in for a rough time.
Blue
It doesn't
Lotus
matter how
Nuts.
good looking you are, it's not going to feed anyone. I still prefer Mung Sange's considerate conduct.
No, the event is just like, here, pat the chickens, pat the chickens, pat the chickens, yeah. Free XP for petting chickens. Ten out of 10 Blizzard. My favorite pastime is petting chickens. Yeah. You can't stop me. Oh, the chickens. 3,000 XP for chickening. This old lady has... Wait a second. I need to, like, actually pay attention to what she was saying. Kid, guess how many years the old lady has under her belt? 70? Rubbish. 65 at most. Wrong. This old... Okay, no one speaks like this. Ever. Wow. Your face is glowing with health. I thought it said growing with health. Oh, that can't be. There's a wedding coming up in my family. What does that have to do with you being old? This is... I don't have a child of that age. I'm the one getting married. Been searching for my decades and now I've finally found someone whose appearance fully meets my requirements. Okay. Okay, so basically Spider stole her wedding ring, essentially. Is that you? Yeah, sure, yeah, that's me. Go kill spiders. Yep. I've heard all about it. I can murder things that spider. I'm great at murdering spiders. They say I'm the spider murderer of the world. Spider eggs. Eliminate spider eggs. It's a free XP. I love how I'm mining into it. I'm mining spider eggs for gold. One of these days, I'll be rich. Gotta mine that spider egg. It's hard living. Panning for spider egg gold. One of these days, I'll be rich. You didn't drop a thingamadude. Boo! something. What's wrong? Kitty, did you lose your head and are needing me to help you find it? You're a goof. I think he lost his marbles. It's okay though, because he's cute. Yeah, 30. Murder. One.
Please specify a target first.
Yeah, he's still being a goof. He's still being weird. Oh, kitty cats. Clothing? I gotta strip this dude of his girl? Is that a guy or girl? Let's see if you're the one I'm waiting for. The person dies, but the lamp burns on. The night has ended, but the mine will not rest. 1, 2, 5, 6, that's 8 big heads, the lot of them. There's more things over here. More things. Spider eggs to spiders to murder. Murder. Ooh.
Upper limit reached.
Yeah, really. Horror of place. I don't know how to pronounce that. Murder. Can I jump over the rock? No, I can't. Oh. You still kill this dude. This dude is definitely first. Boss, boss, murder. Okay, I killed that guy. I don't need to kill that guy anymore. Oh yeah, the water purifier quest. This fantasy world has water purifiers and Keurig machines and scrambled egg makers. I don't know. I was gonna say egg beaters, but you know, not quite. Whatever you need to say. Water purifier. Gotta love 3,000 experience for basically clicking on 4 things.
Legend has it that Mang Jishang often wandered around this place before he disappeared. After a brief exploration, some curious tracks were found.
Huh? There's MountViewers.com again. Mount Viewers. Brian's unfortunately missing it. We're not gonna get to make fun of mounting viewers.
Take a look at this pile of stones. They've been broken and stacked here on purpose. Yes, there must be some...
We're gonna report that guy, because clearly he's doing things he's not supposed to do. Our bots. Let's just say he's a bot. I don't want to submit a report. He's a ban. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. It ain't easy being cheesy. It's had this corpse. Oh no. Did you go to mountviewers.com? Oh, that doesn't even have a head.
Head, give me my head back.
No, you don't get your head
If
till you
I
get your
don't get to
broken.
gaze at my lovely face at least once a day, I feel miserable as a ghost.
Okay.
The body really is Lord Zhang.
Where are you?
If I don't get to gaze at my lovely face at least once a day, I'm miserable. That is hilarious.
When I still worked at the House of Beguiling Fragrances, I was close friends with Zhao Li. I know all about the
Beguiling
relationship
fragrance
between her
fake-
and Zhang.
Yep, yep.
Zhang stole Zhao
English.
Li's heart with his even only since Zhao
Eye for an eye, a
he
tooth
said
for a tooth,
the dewdrop
chicken wing for a chicken
Dewdrop.
wing. What are we doing? Oh, we gotta go dewdrop. Murder the spider. Okay. Now I also gotta get a bottle of pure water. So wait, the water purifier? Yeah, okay, over there, sure. 10 out of 10 blizzard. Yeah, orchids. Gotta make sure the water's pure. 100% water. Extra water with every drink. Yep, there's a bottle of it just sitting here on this rock. Luckily, you know, they left it here for me. Else I don't know what I would do.
When I see these it's late. To prevent my husband from asking after me, I'll say goodnight now.
Take care of yourself. It's late. To prevent myself from getting in trouble, I'll go home now. This was the dead guy, that old chick's future husband. That would be kind of funny if she's like, "Oh my god, I've waited my whole life for you and now your head's cut off." No, I guess not. It's not nearly as fun as I hoped. Simple people only marry based on age. You seem to have more to you. How can you be so pedantic and old-fashioned? As long as she loved me and I loved her, what difference do those 50 or 60 years make? Sure. Sure. Who am I to question it? It's a video game. What's the... Oh, it's okay. and
silly,
death
you're just in
for?
time. The young Lord Juan just discovered Chu Ying was mobbed by a group of nocturnal spirits after her death and made into a ghost servant.
Not a ghost servant, so she cleans
As
the
long as
ghost
we can
quarters
find
and
this
the
group
ghost
of
homes.
nocturnal spirits and destroy the Jackdaw Stone.
Yeah, looks so like unfortunate. Got a big smile on my face.
Huh?
She is now under Zhao Li's command. She just sits there.
She went against her superiors and betrayed her master. If she had fallen into Sui Enji's hands, her fate would have been much worse.
Oh no. No discount, Batman. Injured by nocturnal spirits and could not control her movements. Or you could just say she was mind controlled. You know, that would require a lot less typing.
The nocturnal spirits don't care whether she was doing it on purpose or not.
Purpose?
Whether through fate
Purpose
or
or
misfortune, she will know in her next life.
Indeed, we cannot let her continue these murders.
As long as these talismans are placed around the village, the ghosts will not be able to come near.
Thank God for that.
So that's how it works. Thank you.
Master Wick. Her first name's John. She just doesn't let anyone know.
Oh,
The great 1 minute.
Wait a second, when
Because
did
of
he
the
show up?
authority Sui Yenji gave you, they daren't harm you, but they will most likely block your path.
Don't worry,
Oh, there
they
he is.
won't get
Okay.
in your
I was
way.
like, when did he go away? What have you done?
I just had a few serious words.
Thank God he wasn't joking.
They're only a few little mountain dwellers after all. I didn't have to make a big deal out of it.
Just then a carrier pigeon flies in and lands on his
From
shoulder.
the way you describe it, Zhao Li's hatred for Lord Zhang
just
must
in a
run
bear's
deep.
key style.
Someone must be there to watch over his skull.
What's wrong with
The
me tonight?
Guardian is most likely Chu Ying. And even if she isn't, she definitely has something to do with it.
She is definitely the Guardian. The scout has returned with a report. The Stolen River bamboo clothing has been handed over to Mang Jichang, and Chu Ying is indeed watching over Lord Zhang's skull.
Sure. As we can't find him right now, let's concentrate on finding Dude's skull.
Good. If we can lure out Chu Ying, there's a chance we can retrieve your river bamboo
What
clothing.
about your legs? Can we retrieve those?
Wait,
I want to retrieve your legs. Use your head one.
Lotus Flower. Zhao Li has taught her. If I. But we need
Oh yeah, the bamboo clothing. What's it called? The old things are still here, but the people haven't returned yet. Sure, that's a terrible name for a quest, but, you know. I didn't do the translation, so I can't really complain.
Why are you hurting my husband? If something bad happens to him, what will I do?
Don't worry, Auntie. He's only fainted. I'm just following orders. Sorry.
Anything gonna come of this? It's zipping! No zipping! Zipping around! Somber grotto, we can't make a joke. Somber here. Luckily, the other guys are called the Wandering Evil Ghost. They're not really good ghosts because, you know, I can, like, move them around when they're dead. Or dead twice. So they're double ghosts. Double ghosts.
Please specify a target first.
got a relic. Oh yeah, I should be paying attention to the fact that I have to kill these people. Do I need anyone over here? No, I don't need anyone over there. Okay. Fire of Rancor. So, like, our ghost servant. I'm still trying to figure out if they're, like, servants for the ghosts, or if they're... Legacy of the Turquoise Lantern. No, okay. We can go away from here. 6. 10 out of 10. Luckily someone left this letter here. To Zipping. I used to take Dude to school and gave her the Black Hell Sword as a gift. I could never have imagined she would take the ghost path, but nothing but guilt and I feel nothing but guilt and regret. Always believed she had her reasons. I'll go to her and convince her to turn back. I hope she would spare me because of our friendship. The most important thing is the Jackdaw Storm that combines her. The stone is very valuable, and Dude has it. I'm gonna kill the leader of the spirits and hope to find the stone on his body. If I do obtain the stone, I ask that you help this young student escape from the mortal sea of suffering. No one ever talks this way. Sure. I'm already going this way, so I might as well. Do I need to, like, read it again? Fragment of Moo Bay's letter. Okay, that one's done. Okay. I was just curious whether or not I had actually finished that yet. There's a person. Hello, person. Ouch. Your wounds look serious. Can you walk?
It looks worse than it is. It's not a deep wound.
That must be Batman.
What else? A ghost, of course. I've been tracking it for days. In the end, I discovered that it is hiding here in the Somber Grotto.
Really? That's great.
I got injured by it purely out of carelessness. Just wait until I've rested. Then...
Just leave it to Beaver. Hurry back to the village and tend to your wound. You already gave it your best shot. You suck at life because the Turquoise Lantern won't hold it against you. But I surely will.
All right. The spirits here are very strong. Please be careful.
Sure. I'm the player character, so the game is meant for me to be able to beat it. Only you were a player character. And you could beat the game as well. Oh, I gotta kill the servant. No, I wanna kill the servant. That's the annoying part of, like, this targeting system at times. Come on, get back. There we go.
Feel the power of the jackdaw stone.
Feel the power of the jackass stone.
No idea.
Go. I should heal him. I will meditate. I'm not in combat, so I don't need the other one. Yeah. Oh no. Not you. You're cute, but you're fluffy. What do you want? Yeah, but you already got your cuddles. You're cute though. Why aren't you making sure your brother is in on crack? That little kitty boy's a weirdo. Running around like a crazy little muffin.
I'm not afraid of death. You will die one day,
He really wants
I'll be
those cuddles.
waiting for you.
Okay. You're cute. You're cute, so I'll cuddle. Wait for a little one. Oh yeah. You can't stick your fluffy butt in me. Okay, well it's in my face now. We gotta move them. Mike. Nobody wants your butt. You're cute though. You're cute. You're a little fluff. You need attention all the time, don't you? You're a little goofy girl. What? Why are you, like, licking the inside of my elbow? You're weird. You're goofy. You're made with all the goofy girl parts. Yeah, go sleep over there. Go sleep over there. Ooh, there's a... Since when are there events up here? The Nocturnal Spirit Rebels? So are they rebelling against the Nocturnal Spirits? Or what exactly are they rebelling against? Fight power! Over here. I don't think I've ever gone over here. Him.
Feel the power of the jackdaw stone.
Where did you come from?
I came from my parents. 10 out of 10. Nocturnal Spirit Sergeant? Since when did they have the Nocturnal Spirit Army?
Please specify a target first.
Can I get in this door? Hello? I'm here for my Nocturnal Spirit Party. What's over here? No, it's just crystals on a thing. 10 out of 10. Hey, weirdo girl. Okay, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be killing this guy because his buddy just spawned inside the ground. So, we'll give that a 2 out of 10. And go on our merry way.
Your blood will be spilled.
Blood, blood. Why am I wasting my time on that? Oh, there's that dude. Saner. So force. Hurt mode, I guess. Windy vortex. Oh, get this guy. You don't want to kill the unkillable. That's who can which not be killed. Sure, I guess we gotta kill a spirit.
You must have overheard something.
Strong as Master Yin when you are offered as a sacrifice.
What a tough guy.
In combat.
It'd be nice if I wasn't stuck in combat indefinitely because of that guy who, stuck in the ground, but, you know, here we are.
Power of the Jackdaw Stone.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Finally we're leaving combat. Finally we can stand around and regen health. That guy was there when I was leveling up. Well, the guy stuck in the ground, so clearly they haven't fixed that in like almost a week. I doubt it's like any sort of like priority. Kill that fool. Kill that fool.
Please specify a target first.
Feel the power of the Jackdaw Stone.
Feel the power of Batman.
I no longer have to endure your hostile looks.
Yeah, it's just the hostile looks that you don't want to endure. Not the shit I'm like murdering you with, but you know, that's... And he's dead. Top quality Jackdaw Stone. Thank God it's a top quality one. They wouldn't take it as a quest reward if it wasn't top quality. Thank God I can run through all these guys and I don't have to kill them all. You left a bundle of shit here.
Master Yin has ordered me to see to it that the bastard who betrayed me. Master Yin will not spare you.
Something, 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 you need to be murdered. Okay, I get it. Follow the trail of blood.
Mum, please. Please don't. I'll give you what you want. I'll ask my father now. Talk to me.
Defeat the nocturnal. Oh, yeah, okay. 10 out of 10. Easy XP. My favorite type of XP. Oh, this guy not going down as easy as the other guys. I'm gonna take a couple hits. Almost. Difficult. Man, that was almost hard. Deliver the souls of the dead via Amazon. Hey, little kitty girl. You're cute. It's 7 and one more. Find a discarded sword. Who would just leave their sword up here? Alright, discarded sword, how are you doing? Would you like to know the story of discarded swords? Wait for me! He committed suicide over a broken heart. Tell bumping everything. I'll commit suicide too. It'll be fun. Except I won't die. Yeah.
Sange, why do you take it so much to heart? I don't know why the elder and second brother are so saddened by the news of this death.
This is the way of things. Did she just call me he just called me her brother? His brother? Someone's brother? I'm confused. This game is great.
We have gathered everything now, but the cloudless night formation is very complicated. I'll have to ask you to wait a little while longer.
What if I don't want to wait? Oh darn, I don't have the choice to be like, yeah, I don't give a shit. You do it now.
The cloudless night formation is ready. Please come with me to the bamboo forest behind the village.
She wants me to, like, meet her behind the cabin here? What are we gonna do? What's the cloudless night formation really?
Nobody would have thought the nocturnal spirit would give the jackdaw.
Natural History Academy. There's a Natural History Academy? Mysterious treasure map. Ooh. What are we doing with those? Title, the knowledgeable one. Oh my god, you need 100,000 coins of coininess. Not even gonna try and pronounce that. Like, sure, blessed with knowledge, huge talent. Yeah, that's what they call it. They call it talent, that's huge. Accolade, I'm amazing. You can only be amazing for 7 days at a time. Loquacious? What the fuck? Who the hell says that? Is that even a word? Accolade, super again, you can only be super intelligent for 7 days at a time. Or talented. Or extremely talented. Then you lose your loquaciousness. I don't know how to pronounce that. Bag of knowledge. Ooh, 16 slot bag. Okay, that's at least useful. Boy. So boy. Oh. The boy. Receptor of red clouds. It's a 18 slot bag. Even better. Even better. I want to be a boy. All the places I've traveled to over the years, this one by far harbors the most things. I hope the cause of this disaster will be resolved soon. Sure. I understand. I'll examine this jackdaw stone. Please. Do your job.
These evil ghosts are wreaking more and more havoc. I really should leave Huaishou village and move somewhere else.
That's nice to know, Hebe. Oh, sissy.
You seem to be good at collecting ghosts.
There, okay. Thanks, for some of these immortality spirits cannot enter the village to wreak havoc. I would like you to hang these talismans in the village. Never. You'll never get me alive. Nice talisman. There we go. The guards out, like, outside of it, they're totally screwed, but, you know. Better the guards are screwed than, you know, this dude who wants to move.
Zhao Li's surname was Yin. She comes from a family of...
Yeah. This guy has literally been standing right there for like the past like 20 minutes. Can't complain. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Put the talisman on the wall. More of a doorway. A gateway. Not a very, like, you'd think they'd have a better wall. If, like, things are attacking them, they wouldn't just have, like, a couple sticks people could throw things through. Blood Revel Merchant. I don't even know what that is. Ruby and tokens. Oh, mysterious parchment. Monster Bane. Received the Monster's Bane title. Can only be a Monster's Bane. What is this? PvE Quick Cast Talisman 2. That's a terrible renamed item. I was gonna say. It's Song Akabane Banner. Gush of Blood. Yeah, that's totally what I want. Windblade? Oh, Windblade. I don't know what I'm thinking. The background of that. The background of that. Red gold plum. Oh, that's kind of nice. Element of the sun. Batman of the soul. Go back to this dude. Now our village will be at peace. Thank you so much for your help. Don't mention it, Chief. No. Why you clicked me off of it? There we go. Wild Wolf King must die. Still a great named area. Bamboo forest behind the village.
Yeah.
stuff in the bamboo forest. Because it matters where he's from. Yeah, I got caught in the bamboo.
I'm going to start the summoning now. Please, stand guard.
Never. I'm gonna go over here and take a nap. $32. Do the hand things. Not performing magic if you're not doing the hand things. Batman o'clock now. Oh no! The zombies are here. They're here to suck our blood.
The turquoise lantern attracts the souls. The yin and yang of noon. The spirit gate opens.
Yeah, sure. English. It's a barrier. At least that killed all the dead people.
The person dies, but the light burns on.
Scarecrow witch person. Oh no, he's afraid.
What
Oh,
strong
no.
rancor.
Yeah.
So this is where you fled. No wonder it took me so long to find you.
Oh no, she's T-posing. She must be evil. Yeah, at least it's daytime. Batman o'clock is over.
Come here.
On blinking, he hands you an item full of sulky. That is Bamboo River clothing.
I took it from Chui Ying. That should be enough for... Save
Enough
your breath.
clothing? What am I doing?
How are you
starting at
going
the
to
clothing
thank
store?
me?
How are you going to thank me? Okay, this took a turn.
I'll make a note of that then.
I don't know whether paying special attention to Lord Duan is a good or bad thing.
This definitely took a turn.
That soul chi bath has refreshed me so much.
Letter from Chen the 11th. There, okay. You yipping. Immortal! You break into a cold sweat. What's the matter, Chief? Thank you, Chief. Your praise is too high. It is my duty to help the weak and vulnerable. He takes out a bag from Amazon. What's that? It's a gift. Sweet. Better be like useful items. Meanwhile, it's green cabbage. Oh my god, I'm gonna like care so much. A roast goose? Oh man, roast goose. I didn't even know you had geese here. use the teleport. I don't know. What is wrong with that little cat? You are like on cocaine. No, it's what you want. Ethan! What do you want, little one? Goofy boy? What? He's trying to find his marbles. I think he lost all of them. Here's it. I think he wants attention, but he's not quite smart enough to understand that I'm right here. Long, hard road, something, something. Actually, I got... Oh, because I wasn't doing that. Okay. What if I don't want it? Can I just delete these? Because these are stupid. I don't want these stupid things. Post, 2 out of 10 Blizzard. What are these rewards? Ooh, prawn tofu. My favorite type of tofu. What's the ultimate reward? A pitcher box. And 2 buckets.
There you are finally. The hero who put an end to the chaos in Waishu has returned.
Sure.
The rip. Did you actually see Major C's? What a cool. As far. Oh, yeah.
Elder Check.
When I'm.
That's important.
Cannot be used.
Oh, I can't read, and I guess that makes sense. You asked about Dude in the letter you sent a few days ago. From what I know, he only stayed in our valley of 100 grasses for 2 years. We became firm friends with people at that time. The 3 were inseparable. Dude is a master swordsmith, so back then most of the berserkers' big swords were forged by him. But one day, he suddenly left the valley. I don't know where he went or why he left. Possible that Dude and Girl knew something, but Girl is dead and Dude went insane and is missing. The old secrets are buried deep and will be difficult to unearth them. If you meet him again one day, it can't hurt to ask him. P.S. I've enclosed some of his belongings, which I hope you will find useful. Sure. I like it's yours, Ying, Mofang. Instead of all one thing over here. Formatting is horrible in this game.
It's incredible that Zhang Wuche has anything to do with our Valley of 100 Grasses, even if Brother Hao Tsang...
He has lived in seclusion for many years and has now left everyone stunned with a heroic act. That Zhang Wuqi is truly extraordinary. I must tell your highness about everything immediately.
Sure, I care so much. I care so absolutely, much that, I stopped caring and haven't begun to care again. That's gonna be fishing, so I don't want to start the next quest. But I will just leave that there. So if I ever want to learn how to fish, I can. Fishing is like a thing, right? It exists. Oh, I never even paid attention to the fact that there's actually a thing here. Gear. Weapons. Is there like absolutely no sell bidding in progress? Is there like no items at all in the auction house? Yeah, there's like no items at all in this freaking auction house. That's freaking great. What's the point? What's the point? I'm just gonna ask that. What's the point? Goose and research team. I don't know what that is for, so I'm just gonna go
and he's a protege of the leader of the
here.
Valley of 100 Grasses. He's also the trader who stole the unnamed sword.
He stole the unnamed sword. It's not unnamed, its name is the unnamed sword. Literally there in the name. Literally 100% there. Capital letters. Okay, so now I go back to the foothills and not really worth it. Oh, Origami Realm. I don't really care. I can't cancel. 2 out of 10, forcing me to do a quest. I'm going to put in an angry letter. Okay. Open the skills window to find the Origami Realm skill. Origami. You know, kitty cat. What are you doing? Cuddles. Cuddles. Come get your cuddles. Come get cuddles, babe. Yeah, come get cuddles. You clearly are looking for cuddles. Come on. Goofy boy. Come on. What are you up to? You can't just wander around screaming at the top of your lungs all night. I know, you're so silly. He's still wandering around screaming at the top of his lungs. I don't understand it. I'm gonna go get him. He's a priceless treasure. What's wrong with you, little one? What's wrong with you? Why are you goofy? Why are you such a goofy baby? You're so silly, wandering around screaming. You don't need to do all that. Hey, baby? What you looking at? What you looking at? What you looking at? You're purring loudly. I know you like the attention, but you also want to play. I know. You're a kitten. Kitten, you got a kitten. Kitten, you got a kitten. You're weird. You're the weirdest little boy in the world. But it's okay. You gonna go beat up your sister and go play with her? I think that's what you want. I think that's really what you want. When it comes down to it, you just want to play with your sister, but she wants to sleep. I know you guys are best buddies. This is my phone. It's not something you play with. You don't play with phones. You play on phones. Eat crazy. He is goofy. But it's okay, because he's a kitten. He's allowed to be weird. You know? Yeah, that mustn't... I don't see how that could have felt good. He, like, laid on the ground and then, like, quickly got up and, like, hit his head on the side of my bed. He's all over the place right now. Literally all over the place. He's goofy. But again, kitten's gonna kitten, so what do you expect? Hey Sid, I remember when you were weird like that. I'm almost out of water. First world problems. What's a blade herd fragment? Just lying here in the ground? Is this intoxicating dreams?
Well, as my... even the...
I don't really care. I just want to turn in this quest and leave, because this place is very boring. This is what happens when you hallucinate. You want to know how to find the immortal secrets? No, I don't, sir. I just want the XP. Now go away. I love how they're like trying to make it look like it has like depth to it when they only have like 2 islands, or well, 1 island and like a little bit of shit. Like, clearly didn't put enough effort into this. Cry. Why does it say cry? With mathematics as a weapon, any stronger opponent can be defeated. Sure. Sure. That's what my math teacher used to tell me. I can beat people up with math. Back to Cloud Rise to go to the foothills. I think they wanted me to go to, right? I'm pretty sure it was the foothills. Yep, Zhang foothills. Foothills. To this place. My favorite place in the whole wide world. We are kind of getting close to being level capped, so that's kind of nice. I will pay attention more now or not really level cap, but student, get to student rank. I will pay attention more now, because I know what's coming up. As to when we like hit it, to see if I can like upgrade to the next level without losing as much XP. So come on, I'll bring you to Uncle John. Use the portal. There we go. Dragon Star. Actually, I keep not paying attention to this. Answer the questions. Who is number 7 in the Heavenly Council? No. Blue. Dwan. Okay, it's Dwan. What was the first complete sentence uttered by... I don't even know who that is before he cultivated his human form? Where am I? It's Dwan? Who are you? Dwan? I'm so hungry. Dwan... Master. Okay, so it's Master. Dwan Master. Dwan Master... Ming? Dwan Master... Ben. Dwan Master... Dwan. No. Dwan Master... Nan. Okay, so it's Dwan Master Nan. Wait. Dwan Master Nan. Jan? No. Dwan Master Nan. Cut. Thunderban. One Master Land. Thunder. Good. Finally. Thunderban. Thunderban. Collectible. Does not look like I have much of anything else. Get rid of all those. I just don't like them, and they just like cause my inventory to be clogged up. I'm sure they're useful for something, but you get spammed with them and they're annoying, so I really don't care. And you can only have 20 of them at a time. If you could have infinite amounts, it would be one thing, but it's...
So it's you. Elder Chen Qi told me you fought the Imperial Guard heroically. I thought you'd be a giant who looked like some kind of wild dragon. I didn't expect that you'd...
be a tiny little girl with fox ears and a tail?
Did Elder Chen Qi give you any other tasks before your departure?
He told me to slap you with a rubber chicken.
As expected, Elder Chen Qi is very diligent. I have already learned that monsters are behind the flower girl's disappearance. We still need to determine if Meija was involved.
Sure.
I freed some girls once. They were unharmed, but in some kind of trance. They didn't want to eat or drink and appeared to be incredibly lovesick.
Oh, darn. Does an immortal like you even have any I'm just gonna skip that
I too
because
was
I
just
can't.
a young man before I joined.
Can I take a look at the girls?
Of course. I took them to the flower field, but even the colorful petals couldn't cheer them up.
Yeah, the story is a story that makes something. It might not be sense.
This
but
monster is different, which is a small problem. It did kidnap the flower girls, that's true, but it didn't draw any blood and nobody got hurt. It seems to have been looking for someone.
Why would you want to draw blood? You can draw better things. Like puppies. She stares at a peony uncomprehending.
Chia. There are millions of men in the world, but none are as handsome and polite as Chia.
Yeah, okay.
You look disappointed. Does that mean you didn't succeed?
When a girl falls in love, the gods withdraw.
You are still young, and have never seen a young lovesick man. When boys fall in love, they go even crazier than girls, and do all sorts of things.
If you say so.
The girls are so confused and listless. We can't leave them in that state.
Yeah, we can. We can do whatever we want. We could put them on the roof and
Take
give
some
them
of the green
parachutes.
peonies and flowing jade grass which grow nearby. I will use them to make soothing dream pills. Maybe they will break the love sickness enchantment.
Yeah, totally. Give them drugs. If they can't be happy, let's force them to be happy with drugs. Goose Manor Little okay, I don't even know how to pronounce that word. Whatever that is, it looks like a golden skunk. Right? A golden skunk. Did I get everything? I think I got everything.
Even though the girls have suffered a heavy destiny strike, I hope they can lead a safe and carefree life from now on.
Sure. Uncle!
How many times have I told you not to call me that? Why do you keep forgetting?
Oh, little Uncle Changyu.
Stop it. You're panicking. Did you step on some flowers that others planted with love?
I haven't. Oh, yes, I found a strange magical formation there.
Gosa Village is the Imperial Garden. All the flowers here are protected by the Soul Force and bloom throughout the year. The magical formation you found may have been left by a venerable one.
Maybe. But I have a feeling something isn't right.
Yeah. It's gotta be bad. It's a video game. You can't just live in a world with peace and harmony.
All right, I'll go on ahead and wait for you there.
Okay.
What a tumultuous autumn. The elders had their hands full. They even dispatched Yan Ning to kill demons, even though she studied the basics for less than a year.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like it would take a year to kill demons. especially for the main character in a video game. It would probably take like maybe 15 minutes. Look at that. That can't take very long to learn. Two more steps. Not 3, not 5, 2. There we go. Quest complete.
Huh. The Master still didn't believe me, even when I said the magical formation is strange.
Maybe it's because you've always annoyed Master Chong-Yu.
It looks like Baba Dabba specifically did not want to hurt.
Yes, I noticed that too. If they had carried out their plan, I might be dead.
Darn, too bad she's not dead.
It's alright.
This one. This one. Can I stand in it? He's gonna heal me?
Rubbish.
If I jump, he's gonna shoot me in the air.
Tell the Master you blasphemed.
Ooh, it's a cicada stone. Does it make annoying noises? Cicada stone. The fallen comets have appeared, and break and raid can now begin. All alliances can participate in the event in someplace grassland. That is so nice to know. I would like to thank the Academy for letting that be possible. It's nice that the game keeps spamming the notice. Because without it, I would not know this thing that I don't care about what's going on.
Sister, don't you want to think this through?
You'd better...
I can't...
33.
Ow! It hurts!
Kinky. Though my cultivation is not advanced, I'm still willing to do my best as a demon hunter. You're a demon hunter? I would never have known.
What's this? I've got the right formula and the gestures are correct too. How can this be? It's as if the spell is bouncing off water.
Well, then don't play with it near water.
Sister, I just examined the remains of some Wang Shulang and found these.
Bits of conch. Chang'an is over 1,000 miles away from the coast. How did they get here?
Something's not right here.
There's something not right here. I care so much.
Oh, right.
I'll try to find someone. Luckily, it's a video game, so you know you'll be able to find
had
one.
better be careful. She has said the girls from Gose village are to be brought to the Yingfeng cave, but you can't harm a hair on their heads. Do what you're told, or I'll have to hurt you and tell Chihye about it.
Do what I want, or I will have to feed you with...
I want more strike in your
Demon cards, demon cards. I got all your demon cards.
That's the demon language.
No, it's a demon conch. I just picked it up, I should know. Can you understand it? What did he say?
Shh, shh, let me listen. A demon called Huang Chia sent people here to capture a girl called Yang Ling. Yang Ling, that's me!
Scrub. What else? I don't give a shit.
Once they have her, they are to blow into a conch. That will be the signal saying he can come to identify the culprit. Huh? Culprit?
So dude is really a demon.
Looks like Huang Chia is the main culprit. We can't let him escape.
Sister, what do you want to do now?
We'll lure him in, and I'll establish a formation so he can't escape once he's here. Can you go to my brother Yang Chui over there and get my Shadow Toad incense artifact? I'll be at the Sanhua Pavilion.
I will. It would take you much too long to just walk over there and get things. So I'll walk. Like, she's walking in the general direction anyways. She could just talk to this guy as she's going up the stairs, but you know, video game logic.
Whatever you do, don't damage them. My fellow student Yang Ling loves them more than anything.
Anything. Even eating cereal. I don't know. Shadow Toad. What's the skill train? What skills can you train me in? A few days ago, a student gave me a spirit flower. I know not yet. We should make a flat. I'm having trouble. Reading is hard.
Master Chang Yu? What are you...
Huang Chia is notorious. He's been stirring up trouble in the Zoihua forest for some time. Recently, he's become a lot more skilled. The little cultivation you possess means you're no match for him.
What about you?
You let yourself get dragged into this too.
No, I didn't want to, but you're offering me experience, so I might as well do it. Everything is ready.
No.
The bowstring is drawn. Now, the arrow must be let loose. You're going in blind. What else can I do but follow you?
Giggity.
So, Master Chang Yu?
What? I'm scared already.
I'm confused.
Don't be afraid. I'm here to protect you. Just concentrate on performing your gestures. Come with me. You can't show yourself just yet.
I can show myself whenever I want. Oh yeah, we gotta go hide. Can't see us here. Video game logic says that you're behind something, so it must be hiding. Her cell phone.
It's ringing. It's really ringing. My darling, finally you're back.
Yep, they don't even have walking animations.
We only wanted to chat undisturbed. Why did you bring so many people with you?
My wife is right. I was careless. You stay here. My wife and I, we have to discuss something privately. Oh, my darling, let me embrace you. I have missed you so.
Go!
Oh no, not Matrix. They should have realized he was Morpheus.
You You claim in vain to be just, and use my wife to commit injustice. I have consulted experts. A formation like that can no longer stop me. Magic! My wife, fear not. Wait, I will save you once I arrange my group.
Yes, Squirrel Guy has to go save the world and climb trees and gather nuts. Oh.
No wonder Hung Chio got so skilled. He joined the Great Demon Major and is now her henchman.
That makes so much sense.
That Huang Chio uses such...
Did the voice in the shell say where the flower girls are?
Huang Chio had them brought to a hideout in the Yingfeng cave.
Thank God the shell said that. Not too late, we must free them.
Wait, there are some things you should know about the Yingfang cave.
It's not a normal cave, it's a cave.
It is said that a dangerous wind blows at its entrance all year round. It would be foolish to approach without a protective artifact.
Oh, fuck you, I'm a player character, I can do what I want. So we should let's let someone else do it. Let's call in Batman.
The Heaven's Children have always been the caretaker of Ghost Village. How could we not intervene? I obtained some information earlier. The Squall Shipping Company has an artifact like the one we need. The Jifeng Pearls.
Sweet, luckily we knew that ahead of time. Jifeng Pearls? What?
The Jifeng Pearls are the Genshin treasure of the Squall Shipping Company. Ranju is their local representative. A difficult person, to say the least. I fear we won't come to an agreement with her.
Well, what if we offer her $50? I'll think of something. Maybe I'll beat her and take it. Then she won't have the option of saying no. You beat someone up and take their shit, then they're screwed.
Brother Kong, you worry too much. With our knowledge of the seas, we'll be fine. No reason for us to sacrifice ourselves for the Squall Shipping Company.
That's true.
Loyalty's worth more than...
I'd like a sacrifice. Sweet. Concerns of the peony. Ahem.
Let's not waste any time and go buy some flowers in Guosu Village. Sister May and Rong Rong are waiting for us in the Tsiha Forest.
What about Right? I don't like Rong. He's always wrong. I should do these quests. I always do these quests, but you know, I should do these quests. I'm climbing to the top of your mountain. There's nothing you can do. Tea House Guest 2. Tea House Guest 1. I love how they don't even give them names. Could have just named them John and Jim. Okay, talk to the tea house guests. Landlady's admirer. Got it. Sure. Cares so much.
Sticky rice, steamed cakes, pump.
Oh, I'm just here to drink some tea. How should I know anything about the landlady's personal matters? I see. Maybe I really am Batman. Thank you for the information. I didn't even read any of it. She already has someone. Calm yourself and stay civil. Well, that's what he was doing. He wasn't, like, going crazy. This whole... Well, then again, every conversation in this game is weird, but, you know. Little sister, did you see grass over there on the cliff? Well, yeah, it's a cliff. Usually grass is on it. Like, grass grows on things outside. He can't walk, so he needs you to go get grass. Like, literally 5 steps away from him. 2 out of 10. It's not even the fun type of grass. He only needs 4 blades to clear grass. Yeah, here's your grass, buddy. Ah, perfect betrothal. He's marrying someone and wants to give her grass. Okay. Okay, sure. This is why I don't read a lot of the quest text. Reading the quest text in this game makes you go slowly insane, because it makes no sense at all. The view from here is good, but what? The wild foxes running around here are driving me nuts. They even stole my snacks. Can't you do anything about them? For you, not for us. He shrugs unconcerned and gives you a wink. Please? I'll get to work. Chihuahua wood wild fox. 10 out of 10. Invincible! Invincible! Fox King of Chihuahua Forest. Nice. Nice to know the foxes have a monarchy. Right? Does that mean when he dies, like, his kit takes over control of the forest? He's not really wearing a crown, so he's not that good. Invincible! When I said you were very talented, I meant it. My friend is a good person. It's just he has a temper. It's all right. Congratulations, Alliance Uncharted has captured the Fallen Comet in Not Even Gonna Try Village. That is so nice to know, game. Thank you for telling me a guild did something. Congratulations. Alliance Uncharted has captured the Fallen Comet in the Floral Palace.
Please, bless us all in these troubled
I'm
times.
so proud of them. But I captured the Dragon Star in this town. That's more important, right? I got XP, they didn't. I win the game.
You've come for the G-Fung pearls too?
Well, yeah, that's the MacGuffin I need at this current moment. It won't be easy to borrow the pearls, well, yeah.
Master Changyu of Heaven's Children?
You know him?
He used to help us a lot. I've never thanked him properly.
Well, then get the pearls, bitch.
The G-Fung pearls?
You will be rewarded.
What do you mean?
Tell me what I can do for you.
That...
Why is she blushing?
It's my blood brother, Amiel. He recently met some pretty young girl from Sewa Forest.
Oh,
Her
Sewa,
name
not
is
Chihuahua.
Ying.
Okay.
Amiel fell in love with her at first sight. A few days later, he wanted to visit the family and ask for her hand in marriage.
It's kind of normal, right?
It's a wonderful thing when two people find each other, of course. But he didn't return from Sewa Forest, and I
Just had to
haven't
pop
heard
in
from
to
him
tell you to
since.
look at the Blue Jays score before I leave.
Is it that bad?
How could he? He should watch out.
What
I don't
was it
can
the last time you
hide in
looked?
front of his wife.
It was. I didn't even look.
Oh.
It's 25-3.
Are you fucking kidding me? For who?
Blue Jays are beating the Red Sox 25-3 right now in the bottom of the fifth.
How is this a baseball score? This is a football score.
I know about it because I was watching wrestling and Pat McAfee mentioned it and I was like, that sounds fake as fuck. But I looked it up and
Every player has a hit that has played in this game. At least 2 hits, actually. Who's the pitcher for the Red Sox? Ooh, all these guys are like... I feel sorry for them, but it's the Red Sox, so they deserve it. That is like... First of all, I haven't heard of half of these players on the Red Sox. Second of all, we just scored 11 runs.
I heard something about some teams that are apparently losing a lot of players over some shit right now. I don't know exactly what.
But
not losing them as in trade, no, but losing them as in
injured.
Something along those lines.
Well, my fantasy baseball team is having a good night. I will say that because I have a bunch of Toronto Blue Jays. It's a good thing when you homer for a team that is hitting a lot of homers tonight. That is insane, though.
And it's only the 5th, so...
I know. Can we get to 30? That would be nuts. That would be just insane if we scored 30 runs. Like, when was the last time an MLB team scored 25 runs?
I don't think I've ever heard of a game going to 25 scores. That's probably a record. Let alone in 25 in half a game, basically.
Teams to score 25 or more runs in a game. Well, there was a team that won 30-3. There was a team that won 29-9. Another one that won 29-6. 29-4. So 30 is the record. So we are closing in on historic territory here.
What's sad about that is, and I'm not even saying this to shit on the Blue Jays, they don't, if they beat a record like that with the team they've got, that's going to be very fucking, it's going to say more about the Red Sox than the Blue Jays. Don't get me wrong, the Blue Jays are a good team, but I'm saying, like, it's going to say more about Boston than it does.
Raimo Tapia hit an inside the park grand slam. Wait, what? I need to see that after stream. That is insane. An inside the park grand slam. Right? Like, I've never heard of that happening.
I've never really understood the inside the stadium shit anyway.
The ball. Oh my god, you're kidding me. That is amazing. I'm gonna send you that on Facebook. That is, I'm watching it right now. Dude just doesn't know how to play in the field. We're just gonna go with that. That is embarrassing. That center, whoever that center fielder is, should be embarrassed.
Oh, I'm sure that the Boston Red Sox are about to just have a mass exodus of players after tonight. That's an embarrassment to their whole organization, to be honest. It's one thing to have like 19 put up on you or some shit like the Yankees, if somebody put that up on somebody, but or if you're the Pirates or a lower team and the Yankees or something put up 20 on you, nobody would really bat an eye at that. But these are two teams that should not be 25 and up on either one of each other.
Yeah, they are over 500, so they should be, you know, not this bad. And, you know, they should be like, yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. That's just inside the park grand slam. That is like, I'm doing the laugh reaction to all these videos talking about it, because that is just amazing. How do you, like, miss it that horribly? Who's number 40 for the Red Sox?
I don't know,
Jaron
but I wouldn't
Duran.
be surprised. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow you hear about probably that whole squad getting just shit canned.
He's only played a total of 61 games in the big leagues over 2 years, so he's not an everyday player. And I don't think he's going to be a player for much longer if he doesn't know how to follow a ball.
Yeah, but it ain't just on him. He alone didn't let them put 25 up on somebody.
Yeah, but
That's the whole squad being an embarrassment, though.
Well, yeah. 100%, like, that team needs to be slapped in the face, but at the same time, how bad that was, I don't know if you've ever played baseball, but to miss it coming off the bat that badly that you just give up and you don't even turn around and run for it is bad. Like, you gave up on that. Straight up, didn't even try to, like, I don't know where it is, where is it landing, I'm going to turn around and run for it. So the fact that you totally gave up on that ball, that should be an immediate demotion tonight. If he does not get demoted tonight, that just tells you how much they don't care.
I don't think they would get demoted. I don't. If I see that, why would I want him even on my AAA or AA team?
I don't know, he might be a good young player or something like that, just having a bad day, or like I said, he's only played 61 games, so he's a young kid and he should have, like, options left to, like, be demoted and promoted, because you only have a certain amount of times you can be demoted and promoted in baseball. So he should still have some left. And that would be one of those things that's like,
so weak and lonely that I took pity on her. I looked after her and gave her things to eat. I never
like, don't get me
imagined she would
wrong,
be
I'm
so
sure the game was like
ungrateful.
19-0 at that, or 19-3 at that point, but you can still run for the ball. Like, you can still run for that ball. Everyone who has ever played a sport has played in a game where your team is getting its ass kicked, and everyone knows you don't give up, right? Everyone knows that's the number one rule of sports. But yeah, apparently he gives up. That's amazing. 25 runs. I wonder if there's anybody in my fantasy league who has that, like, pitcher who started that game.
That's because
For the Red Sox, because that would be a brutal, like, yeah.
A lot of strange things have been going on in our underground storeroom lately. It's almost as if the
I will have to
crates
pay
had
attention to
legs.
that and see if
They
we
changed
continue
their
to score, 'cause
positions,
I don't
even
want to see a
though
30 run
nobody
game.
touched them. I posted some people there during the night to find out what's going on. All of them were wounded very suddenly.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
But yeah, 25.
This is the
Apparently,
storeroom,
2 years
but
ago there
I
was a
wouldn't
game
just stroll
that
in there if I were you.
went to 29 runs. So we're not
Immortal,
quite at
please
even
don't beat
recent
me.
records here.
Forgive me for having had a drink or two, but they fly.
You may as well just put in all your rookies if you're the Blue Jays and say fuck it.
No, fuck that. Rack up those
Come
runs.
and catch me if you can, then.
Fuck it. You only get chances like this to
You know, rookies would still get you runs. Rookies have to go in there to prove themselves.
We don't stand a chance against ones here, but you came all by yourself. So we
Technically, you stand a better chance to put rookies in there to get more runs than you do keeping the ones that are in there already, because they don't give a shit. They know they've already won.
Well, at the same time, rookies aren't as good as Vladdy Guerrero Jr. and company, obviously.
Faster, faster!
Yeah. No, that's just the Boston Red Sox being an embarrassment, what that is.
Hey, they're not that bad of a anyone can have a bad night. They were
Yeah,
nights
but
before
not-
the Panthers, the best team in like the league, got like their ass stomped. This is just the equivalent of losing 13-0 in baseball, in football, hockey right about now. That's what this is. It's pretty
Is
much.
that all you've got? Come on, I dare you!
That's just goofy though.
Are you on your own? Ha! You attacked first. Test his strength.
I bet the Twitter is going fucking crazy.
Oh god.
For Boston.
Baseball Twitter in general. I want to go to Reddit and see how much they're being made fun of.
I'll tear you to bits!
Especially that, like I said, that guy who just gave up on that. Let that Grand Slam happen. Just, you can tell his whole body language was give up.
It's in your
like,
hat.
it was just
So
like,
exactly.
yeah.
I recommend that you don't just walk that.
And that's
They ain't posted shit on Twitter.
I only scared them a little. I never killed
Don't
anyone.
blame them. Anything you post at this point is just gonna be a joke.
All right. Don't worry. We're leaving already.
No, imagine, because the game's half over, so the Blue Jays were capable of getting that much in that
need
time.
to do
So
something
imagine the
about
Red
Horchie.
Sox came
What's
and like.
funny is
came
Vlad
back.
has no hits. Vlad has no hits and they're 25 up.
What are you talking about? He had hits.
According to this, 26 minutes ago he had no hits. So it's not even Vlad. That's what I've been telling you. Vlad just... I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not 25. It's 27-3 right now, dude. What are you talking about? And he has.
I said
2
26
hits.
minutes ago.
Yeah, but we just scored 2 more runs. And Vlad is 2 for 4 with a walk right now. So he has 2 hits.
I still think he's overrated. He's not even your best. He's not even really your best player. Not even your best top 3 player.
Who would you say?
Everybody
is our
else is
best player?
out. Everybody else? What do you mean?
What are you talking about? And we are starting to put in other people right now because we have Kaveh Biggio and Zach Collins just got put in. So we are starting to put others in.
Well, why wouldn't you? Sure.
Rest up the
I got-
starters. They already have, like, some of them have 6 RBIs, so yeah, sure. That's just goofy though. 27-3. if it wasn't for, it's funny because we've
Well,
had.
Vladimir actually played good. It would have been 30-3.
Oh, here we go. The hate on one of the best players in the league. Come on, man.
Best players in the league,
He
please.
is. One of. I didn't say he is
There's
the.
people on your team far better than him. Multiple people far better than him. He's not even. Last time I looked at your team's stats, he wasn't even like top 3.
He's the best player. It's okay. You can admit. You just. I don't know why you hate him so much.
Because he's overrated. Same
he's
reason you shit on Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei
He's even
Ohtani
worse.
is definitely overrated. What are you talking about?
No, Shohei is 10 times the player he is. Let's be real. You're crazy and biased as fuck if you say otherwise.
Shohei Ohtani is so overrated. People act like he's the greatest player in the history of baseball just because he can pitch.
Please don't get upset.
And hit a ball.
The big ship transporting the chiffon pearls was taken over by Chanchu. I've been
People
planning
think
to
a
lead
lot of
the men
people
to
in the
retrieve
league are the
pearls.
best player of
I
all
didn't
time. I heard
know.
Juan Soto is being compared to people that he's not even proven to be, just because he's had a few good years.
I don't even know if he's had a few good years yet. I'm of the
Who
mind
was
that
it they were comparing him to? They were comparing him to Williams or Ted Williams or some shit.
no, but I'm of the mind. I'd have to look that up. How many years has Juan Soto played? He has played a few years. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. I was thinking it was only like his
No,
second
he's
year.
been
or
in there
something
since
that.
like 2019, I believe. Yeah.
2018, yeah. No, we only scored 2 runs that inning, man. We need to pack it up. We're a double-A team now.
And I'm not even hating on Toronto because I'm saying you have a fucking good team, but Vladimir Guerrero is not what they say he is.
This world
He's
really
better.
is.
No. Worse.
Listen, everyone.
He's the best player named Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
No, his father was better than him, so you can't even say that.
Yeah, but his father wasn't Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Sure.
Please specify a target first.
Man, why is this damn dude on the Yankees? The Yankees pitcher is sweating like he's been... Like he just jumped out of a damn waterfall or something. Must be hot as shit wherever they playing.
Where are they playing?
Oh no, it's Yankees in Baltimore, so it's either Baltimore or New York. He is literally, he looks like he's melting.
That's gross.
Can't blame him, blame the weather. Oh, they just had a, they just nearly tied it up with a home run. 7-6. Baltimore might come back on them.
That'd be cool. We know at least one team in that division is going to lose today. And that one team is definitely going to be the Red Sox.
How fucking crazy it'd be if they put up 25 and came back on Blue Jays.
Oh, that would be one of those things that in one sense, I don't know if you could be mad at that point. Right?
You could.
If your baseball team loses 28-27, like, that would just be like, okay, well, we're gonna just give up and go home now.
I would 100% be pissed off because you should never have come back from that.
I'm here. Wow, you gave me a fright.
Started working nights now, other than Wednesday on truck. By the way.
Oh, nice. Like nights, as in like what time?
Start at 5. And go until I'm ready, basically done what I need to do.
Do you like that?
Don't really
better,
have it. I like not having to get up at 7 in the morning, 6 in the morning.
Oh, fair.
Plus, I kinda don't like having a manager. Don't get me wrong, Brittany is cool as hell. So is Jack. Both my manager and assistant manager, they're both cool.
Stupid. Man couldn't even speak Chanchu.
But if I can do what I need to do and just leave with no interference, why wouldn't I? Right?
Fair enough. Fair enough. It's like my job. Yeah. It's why I like working nights, is because I like not having to worry about... Well, it's one of the many factors, is I like not having to worry about the day shift management. Even though I do my job, it's still one of those things where management always gets in the way.
I still ended up having to call her to ask her a question.
This cat...
Got free hamburgers though.
Oh, nice.
That's the good thing about working up there. If food is just a tad bit out of date, like even a day, usually they'll just give it away because otherwise it's just gonna get thrown away.
Fair enough.
Circle K is a big stickler about that.
Oh,
Dates
yeah.
have to be exact.
They would have to be, yeah. It's one of those things where you don't want to risk someone getting sick and suing, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, it's never going to waste because all the employees eat it.
Yeah, but it's not the employees buying it and all that type of stuff. Like, it's different if it's...
I actually was about to buy it because I didn't really understand what Chris was up there, and he's the guy I said other than me is the only male working up there. He was up there and he had pointed at it, and I didn't really know what the hell he was pointing at because he just pointed at it like I'm supposed to know what the fuck that means. So I was gonna go buy me some of the same kind he had over there, jalapeno cheeseburgers.
Ooh.
And went up to the counter. I said, "What were you pointing at earlier?" He said, "There's free food right there. Why are you buying shit?" I said, "Oh, well, if it's free and I ain't getting in trouble for it, give it here."
I'll get
Jalapeno cheeseburgers, yeah, those sound good.
Then I went to Walmart to get a bunch of shit for pets.
Oh.
Going bankrupt, and it's all because of pets.
Kitty cats.
No, it ain't, well, yeah, she's number one because I have to buy a fucking thing of litter every damn week. Swear to God, man. I wish she would magically just be normal in terms of bodily functions. I probably pay more than you do in a year's time for 3 cats for 1 cat, and I'm not even joking. I have to buy 2 20-pound things of litter per every week to week and a half, if not sooner sometimes. That is how fast she ruins that shit.
Yep, I about 1.5 every 2 weeks. So
1.5 is being generous. That's me being generous, but I can let it just. Sometimes I have to let it be nasty until I get money to actually do shit. Now, I've almost maxed out $500 of credit on a fucking Walmart card buying her litter.
Yeah, I get theirs off Amazon because for some odd reason Amazon has a 14-day like the version of litter, but if I go to the store it's only a 7-day, so it quote unquote lasts longer, so it's same price. So it's like, why not just get this shit that lasts longer so I don't have to change litter as much. So Arm and Hammer, I forget the exact type, but yeah.
Yeah, I've tried every single damn litter there is, thinking maybe it's the type of litter, but I've gone through every litter they sell in Walmart pretty much.
I used to get the crystal litter at Walmart, but then the pandemic happened and I was like, fuck this, I'm not going to Walmart. Like, come on, Walmart's full of people, like, no.
About the best shit I've found is jugs of Cat's Pride litter. Seems to be the easiest to actually clean out of all of them, which is still not easy. It changes wanting to jump off a bridge from that to like wanting to bang my head on the wall.
I guess bang your head on the wall is better than jumping off a bridge.
That's the best way to look at it. That's the only way I could really look at it.
Boston scored a run. It's 27-4. They're coming back, man.
Nah, who cares about that game now?
Unacceptable. You must.
They've got embarrassed. They'll never live it down. It will always be talked about now. Guarantee you it'll be mentioned every time a Boston fan says anything. Even if they're not talking trash or they're just not doing anything, they could be talking about a video game and have a profile picture just Boston like 27-4.
I don't know if, like, because I know what you're kind of referencing there. You're referencing the Super Bowl, 20 whatever to 3, the Falcons lost.
No, I'm talking about Toronto. I'm talking about the baseball game. The Super Bowl was 28-3, and that wasn't really against Boston. That was good for Boston.
I know, but you're kind of referencing the fact that everyone brings that up at every time to make fun of Atlanta, right?
Atlanta, yeah, which they should. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they should. Atlanta should have never lost that game. 100%. It was shameful that they did.
Shameful. Atlanta's shameful.
I asked Master Chong Yu for
That's
help.
what happens when you build your defense off people who
suck.
After you left, Sister Yang Ling kept talking about
I was trying to think of something to say, but I'll just be plain and say they sucked ass.
Against Master Chong Yu's orders. I was worried, so I followed her. When we
They're
reached
still
the
better
entrance
than
to the
me,
cave, we suddenly
but they
found
still
ourselves
suck.
surrounded by Quan Chi's monsters.
100%.
Not only
Like,
did they kidnap the
you make
sister,
fun of
they
them,
were
but
going to
it's
keep me
like,
as their
yeah, they
slave.
would kick our ass 100-0 in a game, right? Like,
Both on the field and off the field, they kick my ass.
The sister said her life would be worth
we
living
got
if I died.
everyone we
Quan Chi
knew
had heard this.
to like play a football
and he
game
stepped
against
aside and let me
the
go.
worst team in the NFL. We would still get destroyed, right?
Well, I know I would, because I would have a bunch of 40-plus-year-olds. Because that's the only people I know.
We would be lucky to score a point. Like, Because even like kicking a field goal, like I don't know anyone who can do that.
I would probably be the best shot at that because I played soccer. And even then, I'd probably miss horribly.
Yeah, I think you need like you'd need years upon years of training in order to do anything like that. Because like
And people make fun of kickers, but they don't realize how hard kicking actually is.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Plus it, in my opinion, it is so much more stressful to be a kicker than even being just a player on defense or offense, because when you're you're a player on offense and defense, it's a team game. But when you're a kicker, it's just you.
Yeah.
You do your thing or you suck.
100%. And unlike other things, like a quarterback can screw up 20 times a year and throw 20 interceptions and still have a job. A kicker, to a certain extent, if he screws up like 5 or 6 times, he could be out of a job. So there's so much more pressure to be good.
That's why Justin Tucker is pretty much the best kicker of all time. That's why he really should be getting paid more than he does. I don't think they pay him. I think they pay him less than a punter. And he's going to be in the Hall of Fame, and it's really hard to get in the Hall of Fame as a kicker.
Yeah, I can't think of, because even Pat McAfee isn't in the Hall of Fame, and he should be.
Well, he was a punter, and that's even harder than a kicker to get in as a punter.
Yeah, but basically any special teams is hard. That's kind of what I'm saying.
I think Devin Hester is the only special teams player I know in it. I don't even know if he's in it.
I think Pat McAfee retired too early. Like, if he had played another 5 years, he may have ended up getting into it. I think that's his problem, because he was a Pro Bowler. And
Well, Pat McAfee had other ambitions.
Well, yeah.
He's got his own show that I watch all the time.
Same here.
Well, he also has his thing with WWE as an announcer, which he's awesome at, by the way.
I've never seen him, so yeah, I'll just take your word.
He's just like he is on the show, so like in terms of the same energy, same person. He's not watered down or anything. So it's literally basically the same thing. He's just commentating.
What are you doing here?
No, I would say.
Oh, and Vince McMahon retired.
Yeah, I saw that.
He retired today.
All those scandals. Did you see what I sent you on Facebook?
No, I didn't even know you were streaming, Andrew, until I opened Discord.
Oh, yeah, you should look at what I sent you on Facebook. You may have to Google a bit of it, because I just went like, yeah, did you see about the Canadian World Junior team? The scandal that's going on with them right now is pretty,
What do you think?
juicy.
Should we
Let's
teach
call it
them how
juicy.
to catch chickens or how to breed them?
Did he let that ball go, or did he just not know where the fuck it was? Like, I see what you're talking about. After it landed, he didn't even bother going after it, but at first it looked like he didn't even know where it was at.
Yeah, it looked like he had lost it off the bat, which, okay, that's fair. But after it landed, he should have ran for it. He was still the closest
Which I guess
guy.
he saw the other guy coming for it. Like, I ain't bothering with it. But I know what you're saying. Other than that, I ain't got nothing from you on Facebook, though. Oh, you sent a message.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the spider cat. That's because that cat I sent you last night has a like something that it was never able to get an actual surgery for. Malformed joints. Basically, his joints were messed up.
Yeah, you don't have anything of me going like it's basically saying look up the 2003 Canadian World Junior team. Because that's all. It's just a message. It's not like a link to anything. It's like I don't even know really. There's a bunch of different places talking.
Yeah, I see it, but what about it? Am I gonna be looking it up and they're all dead in a car crash or something?
No, it's sexual allegations. Apparently, for years, the Canadian World Junior team, and it's not just like them, had a field day doing naughty things to girls. Let's just say that. The 2003 World Junior team has been accused of doing gang naughty things to a drugged girl who was lifeless on a table.
So they were basically gang banging, okay.
A lifeless drugged girl, yes. I'm trying to keep it stream friendly. But yeah, it's hard to keep something like that stream friendly and still describe it. But yeah.
I don't think they're gonna trip over gang banging.
A lifeless girl?
No, I'm talking about us saying it. I'm not saying they're not gonna trip over that. It doesn't surprise me. Why? I don't know. Why would it surprise you? So much shady shit goes on when there's no one around to actually say, "Hey, this is fucked up. What are we doing?"
Well, to a certain extent, yeah. Sports in general, kind of have a history of that type of shit. So I understand what you're talking about, but like.
Not even sport. Everywhere, every profession. You could work in an office and find out your boss has been banging the lady across the desk from you in the closet every damn day.
Yeah, but you'd hope it's not. It's consensual and not. She's being drugged and doing it against her will.
Most of the time, and I hate to say it, most of the time it's in regards of, boss, I need more money, or boss, I'd like to have a promotion, or boss, yada yada yada. Okay, well, we can work something out. And usually, that's how it works out, and I hate to say it. And you either go with it, or you don't, and usually if you don't, they either make your life hell, or they'll fire you. It's a shitty situation. And I feel for anybody that's in that situation, because I wouldn't want to be in that situation. Then again, if I was, it wouldn't hurt my fucking feelings to quit.
Well, yeah,
unless it's like some like once in a lifetime opportunity that I'll never get again, then maybe I would regret it. But you know.
It would have to be, levels of insane. No job's worth that type of thing, in my opinion.
We've talked about it before, but the ones that are, it's even worse when the people go with it. Could care less about it, but then act like they're upset about it later on when somebody else who wasn't okay with it comes out against it. I dislike those people just as much as the person doing that shit in the first place. And that's just me.
That's why
because
really when
you're
it
fake.
comes down to it, don't do that shit to begin with, right? Like, don't.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, if a woman, if a woman or a man came to their boss and they say, okay, have sex with me, I'll give you a promotion, right? And the employee was like, okay, whatever, I don't give a shit. And they did it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years have passed. And then somebody comes out against your boss about the same exact shit who wasn't okay with it. And now there's a lawsuit. There's a bunch of money that they're probably going to be paying this person. Then you say, oh, well, you know, he did such and such to me years ago. Those people I hate just as bad as the bastard doing this shit.
Well, fair, but also in a certain sense, it's like,
because it's one thing to not like it and do that, right? That's perfectly viable. But if you're okay with it and you don't care, and then you do that to get more money, I don't like that. I don't like that. It's just as bad and just as fake as. It's just it's shitty all around,
that's
but
why
it's
you
shitty.
don't do it. Like, don't do it to begin with, right? Like, no matter what, it's a bad situation. So, no, at least that's my opinion. Like, you're just opening yourself up for nonsense in the future.
That's why when the Bill Cosby trials was going on, he had so many people coming out saying that he did such and such to them. And a lot of them he did. Well, I don't remember how many exactly, but the number he actually was proven to have messed with was like 2 times lower than the amount that accused him. People who have had nothing done to them, who just want to try to make quick money. For nothing. Doing nothing. Right? It's just, I'm going to lie. Maybe I'll get money. It's the same type of people who go and sue somebody because they looked at them wrong. Right?
I don't know if that's a thing in Canada, but yeah.
You can sue for literally anything in the United States. Anything.
Yeah.
You might not win, but you can sue for any fucking thing.
You can try, yeah.
I seen somebody, I forget what it was, but there was the most ridiculous thing that somebody actually won a ton of money from in a lawsuit.
Well, you always hear about the person who spilled coffee on themselves and sued the company. Like, they were driving in their car and spilled coffee on themselves and burned themselves, so they sued, like, Starbucks or whatever it was. And shit like that's just so nonsensical. It's like, really? Like,
I really am your husband. Why don't you believe
sued
it?
a dry cleaner for $67
Can't you remember how we fell in love many years ago?
They tried to give him supposedly pants that was not his, and he refused to accept them.
So he sued for how much?
$67 million. He was a judge, and he sued these people that owned this dry cleaners for $67 million.
Over pants.
Over pants.
Surrender, you stinking monster! Or would you prefer to wait for Master Chung Yu?
But thankfully he lost.
I was gonna say, like, there's no way that could have, like, gone through. Because that's just an exorbitant amount. Like, there's no way anyone's gonna have that much money, right? And there's no way, like, getting the wrong pants is worth that big of a...
Where is me?
Who is in such a hurry to see me?
They tried to make
oh, it's
him
only
take
some
pants that he
brat.
claimed were
Does
not
Heaven's
his.
children not...
It's even more ridiculous than that. So he didn't get anything. He just didn't want to take anything. So he sued him for $67 million.
I don't want pants. Screw your pants, son.
And I guarantee you, he went to court saying, "I'm a judge. I will sue you for money.
Yeah.
And run you out of business.
If you don't convict this person, I'm gonna sue you. Right? I will sue you. I will sue your dog. I will sue your dog's dog. And it's dog. Yeah, there are people like that. There are definitely people like that that are crazy, but yeah.
Think about the fact he's a judge, though. That's the type of people they let judge.
Well, the thing is like, yeah, that's gonna be the person who does it because he knows how to like abuse the system, right? Like, he's gone to law school and he knows what he can get away with. So therefore, he's the type of person who's going to do something like that. You would be like a car dealer knowing how to get a free car.
I never would have imagined. A strange barrier.
So, here's another one. A guy driving an Audi car, which one of them fancy cars.
Yeah.
Hit a kid on his bicycle and killed him, right?
Okay.
He sues the family for damage to his luxury car. And then basically says he was asking for it.
The kid was asking for it?
Yeah. Because he was wearing black at night. His moral was, if he was wearing black at night, he was asking for it.
Okay. That's a bit of a stretch, but sure.
Oh no, he wouldn't win any friends. Not with that. He wouldn't win any friends. That's the type of shit you want. You wonder if he'll wake up without being killed by somebody the next day.
Yeah, sure, in America. In Canada, I don't think you'd have to deal with that, but...
Another person sued Universal Studios for fear, distress, and anguish over a haunted house, but went to a haunted house.
Why the fuck are you going into a haunted house if you don't want to be scared?
He wanted $15,000 in reparations. And Universal Studios
Cannot be sold.
actually had a better lawsuit against her for fear, distress, and anguish than she did against them.
Really? They countersued for fear distress? That's great.
Well, they said could, so I don't think they actually did, but they could have and had a better case than... They could have just went Uno reverse card on her.
That would have been funny. I'm suing you for $1 million. Well, I'll countersue you for $10 million.
This formation must be used to capture the White Serpent Dragon.
Can you countersue a countersue? Could you just like countersue chain, like someone's suing you for something and then you sue them and then they sue you and it just goes back and forth forever? Like childish garbage.
Here's one that I don't understand at all. A woman sued her college over a unmarketable degree.
Unmarketable degree.
That's how it's worded.
So, like, she got a degree in communications and couldn't get a job, basically, is what I'm taking from it.
She spent 70 grand on a bachelor's degree in information technology. And I guess wanting... 70 grand.
Yikes. That's all I'm gonna say.
She wanted that, and I guess 2,000 extra for the stress of a 3-month job search that yielded nothing.
Well, information technology, isn't that like basically just typing? Like, what even is information technology?
Like, she had a 2.7 GPA, which isn't bad at all.
I came here with a friend meant how...
Yeah, but shit job's gonna be shit job. Like, it doesn't matter what your GPA is if you, like... I don't know.
Information technology is one of those degrees you just get to have a degree under your name, I think. It's kind of like, what's the one that I was told? Computer science or whatever.
Okay. Or communications is another one that they do a lot.
Woman frames Wendy's by adding a finger to her chili and sues them. What the fuck?
Yeah, she put a finger in her chili and then tried to say that it was their finger.
He bought an order of chilies in at Wendy's in San Jose, and put a severed finger from her husband. Oh no, her husband had purchased a severed finger from a co-worker.
I was gonna say, where did you purchase a severed finger?
Why does your co-worker have a severed finger to sell you in the first place?
He went to severedfinger.com.
She got fucked over though. She didn't take a bite out of the finger, so when they went to test it, there was no saliva or anything on it, so it showed she had never touched that chili. So she had no lawsuit.
The decree is ready, but hasn't been announced.
So she didn't even try and eat the chili?
We should observe etiquette, at least for the time being.
Like, I can see her not, like, putting the chili in her, or the finger in her mouth, and... Yeah.
They also said the test showed that the finger was not consistent with something cooked in chili for 3 hours.
Magic lotus tears.
Fair.
They were both imprisoned on conspiracy to fraud and grand theft, so they went to prison.
It can prolong life and preserve beauty. Her Majesty's birthday is nearing.
They didn't even just lose, they lost entirely.
Yeah.
They lost everything.
Lost their freedom, lost their sanity, lost the court case.
Oh, this is what really went on with that judge. They lost his pants and then tried to give him a pair of pants that wasn't his, I guess. And that's why he that's why he sued them for $67 million. Because they lost his fucking pants. Come on, man.
Of the underworld. How come you can still move? Grisham.
At your command.
Right? It's like literally
the judge ruled in favor of the store owners, but they had to shut down 2 locations to finance their legal bills. So he still fucked them over.
Yeah.
Just like that.
All over pants. How dare you lose my pants?
And that judge was fired because it was deemed that he lacked appropriate judgment and judicial temperament. Well, no shit.
What are you talking about?
Wonder how many,
it's nothing to lose your pants.
Wonder how many people he's convicted to prison just because they looked at him funny. If he thinks pants are worth $67 million.
I don't know.
I would have hated to be judged by him.
It could be made with like stars.
Even if they were golden pants, Andrew, they're not going to be worth $67 million.
I'm trying
to
think of something that would be worth $67 million.
Even if they were diamond pants, they wouldn't be worth $67 million.
What if they were made of any material? From, like, God or something. I don't fucking know. There's nothing worth that.
I still doubt they would be $67 million
They
worth.
were made from sewing together the Declaration of Independence.
Man sues himself for $5 million for violating his own civil rights.
We don't know exactly what's going on.
He sued himself?
For $5 million for violating his own civil rights. When I told you that they can sue you can sue for any fucking thing, I wasn't kidding. The fact this went to court is stupid.
Clouds arrived at our house
I'm
and
gonna
erected a
sue
site for
myself.
Tao. Sir,
His argument was that by going out and getting drunk, he got himself arrested, which is contrary to his religious practices. However, since he did not have 5 million to see himself, he asked that the state provide it for him.
The temperature here. You had eased.
The judge was unimpressed with his ludicrous claim, and the handwritten 7-page lawsuit still applauded him for his innovative approach to civil rights litigation, and the case was thrown out.
Fair enough. Like that, there is a pat on the back that I would give that guy for being that ballsy, but you know,
I conducted
you
an
can try.
investigation. Oh.
You can totally try.
Man sues Michael Jordan for slight resemblance. That one I can believe.
Arrived at Mountain Pass and erected a site for towers.
Why?
Out of all of them, because people will sue anybody that's famous and has a shitload of money.
Yeah, but how is it worth suing someone that looks slightly like you? It's nonsensical. Like, how is it their
He
fault?
said that their slight resemblance had caused him emotional pain and suffering, defamation, and permanent injury.
Defamation. It's not like Michael Jordan's like.
Well, Michael Jordan was a massive asshole. Michael Jordan was a massive asshole. I've said it before. He wasn't. He's never, as far as I know, I don't know what he's done behind closed doors and that he might have done that never got caught, but he is an asshole.
Okay, most rich people are. It's called going to your head.
Yeah, but he was worse than he's up there in like top 10. The guy said that he couldn't go out in the public without being mistaken for the basketball player, even though he's 6 inches shorter than him.
Well, people wouldn't know the difference between 6'6" and 7'2", or however tall he is, right? Like, it's one of those things where when you're a certain height, people just go, "Wow, you're tall," and go, "You must be Michael Jordan."
He finally dropped his suit against Michael Jordan, as well as his suit against Nike, which allegedly made Jordan a star for the same amount. Because he was trying to sue Jordan for $416 million.
Nike didn't make him a star. Nike made him shoes.
Nike made him money, which is what they're talking about. Nike made him $416 million, which is the same amount that the guy was trying to sue him for. Because he was suing Nike and Michael Jordan.
Serpent dragon has disappeared.
People are weird. People try too hard. Instead of just like doing your job and doing it to the best of your ability, they try and be quick.
The world and what the.
In 1998, a man from Albuquerque filed a lawsuit against his former girlfriend for impregnating herself without his consent. The plaintiff, Peter Wallace, accused defendant Kelly Smith of fraud and breach of contract for intentionally acquiring and misusing his sperm. Because I'm guessing it was in a sperm bank. She went to the sperm bank, stole his sperm, and then I guess impregnated herself with it.
Sure. Sure, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
The lawyers argued that Smith could not have stolen the sperm because it was transferred during a voluntary act, therefore it should be legally classed as a gift and no longer had any right of possession.
A gift?
I guess he gave her like a, here, you want a jar of my sperm? That was their argument.
I'm imagining, you know, like the Lonely Island song "Dick in a Box." I'm imagining sperm in a box. It's my sperm in a box. Some sperm in a box.
Upon hearing of the pregnancy, Wallace proposed to Smith and requested that she get an abortion. However, Smith declined both offers and moved in with her parents instead. Contrary to Wallace's argument that women have all the choices or have, women
Her
have
Highness
all the
really-
choices, and that it wasn't fair for him to pay up.
What's his...
Smith was in her
Save your
rights
breath. These
with both
I know these are...
rejections and therefore won the case. So the lady won the case.
Well, yeah, but...
What is it with Albuquerque? In 1992, 79-year-old Albuquerque resident Stella Liebeck was a passenger in her grandson's car when they ordered coffee at a local McDonald's drive-thru window. The coffee was served in a styrofoam cup with a plastic lid. She tried to remove the lid so she could add cream and sugar. She placed the cup between her knees and peeled the lid, which resulted in the contents of the cup being spilled on her. The situation was made worse because she was wearing sweatpants, which absorbed the hot coffee and worsened the burns. She suffered third-degree burns on her inner thighs and was hospitalized for 8 days while she underwent skin graft procedures. Upon filing the lawsuit against McDonald's, she wanted $20,000 to cover her medical expenses and lost income for her daughter, who had to take time off work to care for her. McDonald's refused. Big surprise. The case unveiled a previous 700 claims over burns from coffee between 1982 and 1992, some of which... No, I don't think it's from her.
I was gonna say, if she, tried to sue people 700 times, it's, insane.
No, her lawyer, I guess, unveiled that 700 claims have been, over the past 10 years, 700 claims have come up about the very same thing she was dealing with. Her lawyers used this to prove that the organization was aware of the risk of the temperature and tried to sue further for negligence. At the conclusion of the case, the jury awarded Liebeck $160,000 in compensatory whatever.
Okay.
She got $160K and $2.7 million in punitive damages. The punitive damages were later reduced to $480,000 after information was given that the temperature of the coffee had been recorded wrong. Well, that would lower the money, but technically she only got little over 600 grand, or no, 700 grand.
Oh.
Well, only compared to what she had when they gave her 2.7 million plus 160K.
Fair enough, right? But that's still 600 grand more than she had before.
Somebody sued his boss for 360,000 euros after describing the boredom at work as descent into hell and nightmare.
Did he win?
No, apparently they set a new case for a new hearing, and it was never, still hasn't been. No one's won or lost yet, apparently, on that one. So, somebody was expelled from university in Netherlands due to the smell of his feet.
Whoa, these artifacts...
Netherlands student...
Come on, let's...
Keonis Tenbroek was expelled from Erasmus University due to the smell of his feet. He was removed from the institution on the grounds that the smell of his feet prevented students and teachers from focusing, and they could no longer be around him. Tenbroek, who had been studying philosophy at the time of the incident, filed a lawsuit against the learning institution so that he could be reinstated after a 10-year fight in court. The judge ruled that the university had to reinstate the student and learn to deal with the issue of his smelly feet. No word on whether he ever graduated.
And there will be nothing of you remaining.
10 years
I'll
to
show
fucking
you.
10 years.
My feet
10
aren't
years
that
in court
smelly.
to go back to school. Why do you care that much after 1 year? I
Because you
can
might
fight
really,
in 10
really want to
years.
get that degree in philosophy.
10 years
people
over some
who-
smelly
dude,
feet.
You
So I
don't
have to ask you to
understand.
go
People
alone.
who go for like philosophy degrees aren't sane to begin with. Because they're the type
Wait,
of people
you're
who
on a
like
mission. We'll
to
do it
every
this way.
single thing in the
Hold out
world
your
they
hand.
ask, why?
Well, yeah, they're literally just like
Take this sacred
Socrates.
if you're fun.
Yeah, anything you say to Socrates, he would be.
Just because he
he'd
once
be like,
accidentally
"But is
injured a
it?
friend with that sacred rain
But
blaster.
Or are you?"
I haven't used it for a long time.
You can't baptize a fish, but why?
Is there law and justice in the world? Yes. Why is that?
How dare you tell
How
me I
can
can't
you?
baptize
How can you
a fish?
tell?
But yeah, like, he's a philosophy major. No wonder his feet smell. He probably didn't shower.
Or they just didn't like him and wanted him to be gone, so they came up with any excuse. Because if it was that bad, don't you think the damn judge would have been smelling it?
Yeah, but different
You've
people
been
have
like-
different tolerances. Right?
Okay,
What's
but
super
I
smelly
highly
to
doubt-
you? Like the pot smell outside your window might not bother me as much as it bothers you. Right?
Well, it don't bother me right now anyway, because I went and bought some incenses that are strong as shit. So hopefully I ain't got to deal with that.
Specify a target first.
But you know what I mean, right? Like different things and even
And I
different
promise
smells,
you it
right?
would. Because I tell you, I'm pretty sure you don't want to sit here all day, every day, and it smell like somebody was sitting at your window just ripping fucking ass. All day, every day, in your room.
Fuck that.
That's
You
what
don't
it
know-
is.
You don't know what I want. I like.
No.
That might turn me on.
I'm sure it would.
Ripped ass might
Get
be
the-
my
get-
aphrodisiac. It'd
More
be
power to
weird,
you.
but people are into kink and shit. That might be
Oh,
my buddy
I'm
didn't
sure.
wash his feet.
Some people probably like getting farted on.
Oh, I'm sure they you can go on Pornhub and get all sorts of.
Not for me. I don't. No. You can sit over there and let people fart on your face all you want.
There's only one
Don't judge
lone wolf
me.
left. A go-
Because I can't even finish that sentence properly. That's just yeah. Sorry, but no. I don't think I could ever date someone who's into that. She was like, yeah, you can fart on me. I'd be
I could
like, yeah,
do,
please let me
we-
leave this house right now.
It doesn't matter. Anyway,
Now if she was the one wanting to be farted on, maybe. But I'm not letting nobody fart on me.
So you would fart on someone.
Sure. If it's not affecting me, I don't
But
give a
it is
damn.
affecting you because you're having to do it.
But they want it. So there's a difference. It's not like I'm walking up to random people on the street saying, "Sir, what's that? You dropped something," and then farting in their face.
That would probably be assault. Right? I'm sure they would come up with that as assault. I wonder.
That would be like that would literally be the run and gun type of situation. As soon as you do it, you start running.
Oh god, yeah. that would be, you know, you hope that guy doesn't have a gun type situation, because people would shoot you over that. Right? Officer,
Sir, why did he shoot you in the ass? Because I farted in his
How was
face.
it? Was the sacred rain blaster useful?
Why was Jimmy murdered? Because he farted on Buddy's face.
He told him he dropped the dime on the ground. He went to bend down to get it, and the dude farted in his face, and he got shot.
I'm of the mind that the cops would be like, yep, well, he deserves it.
No, cops wouldn't say that, but they would laugh.
Oh. Yeah.
Anybody who's not crazy would laugh. It's like I saw a video of a lady who was clearly cracked out of her mind, and she had called the cops because supposedly somebody had broke her screen.
Good that
They pulled up to her house. She literally tried to walk through the screen on her door, broke her whole door, and then fell off her porch into a bush. And the cops didn't make a damn sound. I would have been busting out laughing at her. That's funny as shit. But that's probably just a Tuesday.
Yeah. You get to a certain point and you become numb to the dumb shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure they laugh about it after.
Well, that's just like another, a group of police officers was leaving a guy's house who was reporting something, and the girl tripped, one of the girl officers tripped over something because it was dark, and they just laughed their asses off at her. So, I mean, it just depends on who it is.
Yeah, there are some that just don't have a soul anymore. They've seen everything. There's no more fun left in the world.
My favorite joke of any TV show was the one where Family Guy made fun of France's police sirens, saying they sound like gay guys having a threesome.
I don't think I've ever seen that one. It must have been a more recent episode.
No, it was one of the original. It was in like the first 10 seasons. I don't remember which one, but it was original. It was back when it was still good. Still good, I guess. Good is subjective. Some people will watch the show nowadays and say it's amazing. It's the best thing ever. But you know, opinions are opinions. I can't really say anything because I haven't watched it the past few years.
I started watching Futurama again recently. I decided to go through and watch the first, well, all the seasons, but yeah, I've been going through the seasons again. It's been like 10 years since I last watched it, so yeah, it's been a while, but yeah.
Her Majesty
More power to you. I would like to go back and watch all those shows again. I used to sit there and watch them all the time. I've probably watched Futurama, Simpsons, and Family Guy when I had them on burned CDs and stuff. But that was back when it was only like there was only like 11 seasons of Family Guy at the time.
Well, yeah.
I guess.
Family Guy now would be good luck. You want to go through 25 seasons?
Same. Simpsons got like almost going on 40 seasons now.
Yeah, that's just not even gonna try to go back and watch those.
You could. It would just have to be damn sure wouldn't do it over a weekend. I don't think literally if you sat there all day, every day, had it on TV, 24/7 over a weekend, you could even do that.
I don't think so. Because you gotta think half-hour episodes. Yeah, you'd probably only get like 10 seasons or so in 2 days.
Well, if you start Friday night and end Sunday night, you could probably get. So I've watched.
Now that you.
I've watched Family Guy back then, and
Master
when it
Slay,
had like,
something is
like
happening
I
on
said,
Nation Island.
10 to 13 seasons. I've watched that over like 2 days, just because there was nothing else on.
I've never binged anything that hardcore.
Do you still want the Phantom Light Talisman?
Maybe I'm just not into watching things that much,
I will give
but
it back to you.
yeah.
Your Highness is more important.
Well, you have to think. Really, not much to do back when I was watching shows.
Back in my
I didn't
day.
have very many good. I didn't have a gaming PC. Didn't have a gaming laptop like I do now. I have none of that, so games were limited. Because I was playing off of a $200 desktop.
Oh, I had times like that. I had times like that I would game off. It was a $400 laptop, and this was like 15 years ago. 14. This was when I first started playing WoW. It was so bad I couldn't walk into Stormwind. It would go down down to like 1 FPS, and then I was like, yeah, I need to get a better computer so I can play this game.
I couldn't even push Overwatch on that $200 desktop. I could force myself to play it, but it wouldn't be enjoyable.
Yeah, it was same like WoW. I was like, yeah, I have to upgrade for this. It's the first time I ever upgraded for a game.
And I had no choice though, because I had no job at the time. It wasn't until I went to Vivo Brady's and started actually working it there that I was like, well, I got money now. I'm going to actually fucking get a gaming computer for once in my life.
Yeah,
alright. Pretty soon I'm probably gonna have to get a new laptop, and I don't know how I'm gonna afford that.
This is the first, actually, I would say, dedicated gaming anything I've had. Like, gaming laptop or desktop. All the other ones are just, like, good computers with, or good laptops with, like, decent graphics cards and stuff. I've never actually had one that's dedicated as, or described as gaming until now. This is the very first one I've had. So, that's why I never streamed or really made content off of anything. Other than, like, when I PS4.
Well, that's why I still don't stream now, because even though I have a strong laptop, and I could stream no problem, most likely. I've done it. The issues I had with streaming wasn't because my computer wasn't strong enough to stream, it was more so in other shit. It's because I used to have Quentin who would watch me every time I streamed something, just because. I was streaming, he would be like, why didn't you tell me you were streaming if I didn't tell him?
Not only do you have me as your
Yeah,
protector,
I get that sometimes with Brian from my work. You'll be like, why didn't you tell me you were streaming? It's like, because it's kind of annoying to have to sit here and tell that to like 15 people. Like, why can't you just like, especially him who only wants to be there sometimes,
Please specify
like,
target first.
turn on the notification thing so it emails you when I go live. That way, if you feel like it, you can. Right? Like, it shouldn't always be on me to, like, tell literally everyone on my followers list to, like, come watch me. Like, that gets to be a bit annoying.
Be good now. There's no point in confronting Master Mage. It would be best if you break with your dark past.
Well, I
and
didn't
join
get
the
anything
just
from
side.
you tonight and still figured out you were streaming, so it's not like it's hard.
I sent you one on
Then you can get
Facebook.
artifacts.
Yeah, but I never got it. I'm having issues with my phone, so I've swapped phones even, and they're still having issues. I couldn't even call Brittany. Like I said, I had tried to call Brittany to ask her a question at work earlier, and literally the only place I could call her from was the damn bathroom. Everywhere else, it would say no, you can't call, only emergency calls.
Oh, so it's just bad signal.
Basically, I don't get how we're the biggest store in the whole city. By far, like we're twice the size of any other Circle K in town. But we have by far the worst fucking Wi-Fi and internet.
Huh. Is it open Wi-Fi or password protected?
The Wi-Fi just isn't like the Wi-Fi. From what I've been told, because I had asked when I went to my uncle's Circle K, I asked him that one night, you have the password for your Wi-Fi so I can use it. He said, yeah, I have the password, but it won't do you no good because the Wi-Fi don't work. So, I mean, apparently there's Wi-Fi, but it ain't worth the shit, or whatever. I don't know the deal. But I've never had issue with signal in this store either, so not once. Go up there. I've also just been having problem with the phone. I've had my phone. This one I swapped to. I don't like because the damn charging cable or port is broken and it doesn't stay in right. It'll charge, but it's the slightest movement will stop charging.
I heard that Mei-Ja once. What?
The other one I had that I've had for years now.
You're such an idiot.
That
you
one
almost looked like Chen Shi did back then.
Take me 55 minutes sometimes to get a single text from somebody. I got a response from Brittany about it working one day, and I never got that text. She texted me Saturday morning, and then I looked again Tuesday morning, and I never got that damn text. To this day, I still haven't.
See,
It's just I don't.
That issue, yeah.
It's not the service either because everybody else is fine. So that's why I said it has to be the phone. Because if nobody else is having issues in terms of what I'm having, it can't be service.
Yeah, true.
I mean, the signal up there at Circle K is shit. Yeah, everybody knows.
Bottomless abyss on the other side of the portal.
Even Brittany knows that. That's why most of the time if she has to do stuff on her computer in the office, and it's something she needs done quickly, she'll go to a different store half the time. She'll go to my uncle's store.
My dear, help!
Because that internet's just slow as damn.
Watch out! It's poisonous gas! Quick! Summon the sacred rain blaster.
Sit there, try to open one browser, it'd take you 50 minutes. It's like being on dial-up.
Yeah, I don't really have any like at my work we obviously don't get to use the Wi-Fi, so it's completely on like data, which kind of sucks.
Even on data, like, I have my data, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth on, and none of it works. That's the sad.
But yeah, my data used to be really bad, but I don't know, like. When I went for my surgery, I obviously, because I wasn't going to be going or doing anywhere, I like cut off my service because it's just a pay-as-you-go thing. And when I went back on it like a month ago, since then my service has been really good. So it's like, okay, I don't know if they upgraded or something in the past month, but something's better.
I always carry.
specify a target first.
Who knows?
It's what it is. I'm not complaining, but it's better.
Please specify a target first.
Have to just like I don't want to get a shitty phone, obviously, but I also don't want to deal with this shit either.
But yeah. I like my phone. My phone's still kind of new, so most of the features are pretty good with it. It's just, yeah. I used to have kind of crappy service, and now it's decent, but then again, it is a pay-as-you-go service, so I don't expect the world from it. So.
Alright. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Go get that.
You'll have to cut this tangle up with a sharp knife.
These vines have no consciousness or soul, and I'm stumped.
Go! If you leave Chen Shi waiting, he'll get up on his high horse with you again. And that's unbearable.
He'll give up on his high horse with you. That is such a great way to put it.
Although you and Chen Shi get along very well, you're not always as gentle as he is. Actually,
you need to decide for yourself how you want to behave. But please don't do anything you'll regret.
No matter. I'll just ignore him. Destroy the barrier here as quickly as possible.
My asthma's getting more intense.
I love how he's talking about his asthma getting more intense.
Oh, show me what you've got. Wait until you've destroyed this barrier. Then you can go to Mei Xin Island to inform His Highness that the mission has been completed.
That's the guy.
Please specify a target first.
The enemy is already at the door, and you're...
Persevere! Hang on! Wait for me! How dare you raise your arms against my husband? Just you wait. You will feel the full might of my magic.
Invincible! So can't sprint. Boo. It's a dragon.
This dream world has already...
These brutal beasts are nothing but trouble all year round.
That is insane. They ended up winning 28-5. Almost the record. Not quite.
Please specify a target first.
That's the last one.
Chen Shi, you and I go way back.
Let's...
You've been hurt by Mei Jia and need to recover.
That...
I just found out that Mei... Yes, you can...
Go. Oh, and it had to.
Please specify a target first.
Eyes getting itchy.
Got the territory, and do not fail Master Mesa! Once the Master's wounds have healed, you...
Coming our way.
Two more.
I've known this Chen Shi guy for years, but he remains a mystery to me.
He doesn't even want to speak. Go.
The
Oh,
White
free to
Serpent
the
Dragon
portal.
is getting weaker and...
The portal to the dream world has been opened.
The final dream world. I can't run.
another idiot who overestimates their abilities. I will flatten you and give you to Master Mage as a run. He will all scamper out on you.
Cannot be cast. Cannot be cast. Cannot be cast.
Really do. That's why I didn't really care about getting out of CC and all that, because he's basically dead. You kill one guy, dude. That was a hard kill.
Dead anyway.
What?
In that game.
What about what?
Oh, you were close. It ended 28-5.
I know. I just went and checked. If they didn't start resting their good players, then, you know.
It still would have been 28-5.
At least we're all right. If you...
They don't care at that point.
What are you talking about? If
So
you
his
can get a
shackles must be
record,
released?
why wouldn't you?
That's if they even knew in the moment that it was a record. They might have already figured they had a record.
Well,
How
they
many
probably
people you
have a
know in
team
their
record.
career have
So
they?
lucky.
How many people in their careers do you think have been in 25
I have
and
heard
up
of this
games?
16. I don't know.
Your
Like I said,
coach,
there's
shy?
definitely been a decent amount of people.
That's
And there
what my
was
friends
a
always call me.
recent game that was pretty
I've had that name ever
high,
since.
but
Don't you like it?
yeah.
It's
Not one of those things
just that
where it
reminds
happens
me of
enough
old
where
times
it's
my
like
brother loved to talk about. I've
a
never
daily
experienced
occurrence or
them,
something. I get what
and
you're
they aren't
talking
coming
about.
back.
It's not something that happens enough to where you would really have it on memory that I need exactly 31.4.2.5 points.
Yeah, they had set the record when they hit 25, so them getting to 28 only pads it. So,
I mean, even still, they've set a Toronto record regardless. Pretty sure that's probably Toronto's highest score in history.
yeah, like I said, 24 was the record going into today, and now it's 28. So, but yeah, I'm going to end the stream off here, so I am going to drop into a different chat, put some music on, and we can end this off. I will be back in a couple minutes, Brian, but yeah, I'm ending the stream off. It's been great, but yeah, I'm getting tired. I will be back on Tuesday probably, with more either Swords of Legends or something else. But yeah, thanks for those of you who did come out. But yeah, I will see you guys on Tuesday. Have yourself a great